What's going on, guys? Spotter here for Clash of Clans, and I just wanted to share with you guys probably one of my best raiding sessions ever last night. Now, last night, you know what? I had like 30 minutes left on my shield. Spiderwife was gone out for the night, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do some boosted raiding. So I boosted my barracks. I'm using the Bag Army. The Bag Army netting me some epic resources, all right? That's barbarians, archers, and goblins. So I boosted my barracks, I boosted my spell factory, and I ended up boosting my heroes as well, just so they could recover and they could take part in all the battles. And I ended up only using just over half of it because I wanted to keep the attack log on the screen, right? Because it disappears after 10. I think it only holds 10. So anyways, so that was my first attack, and in the span of an hour, I collected just shy of 4.3 million resources. Now that's gold, elixir, and dark elixir combined, all right? And it started off with that very first attack. You see that in the bottom there? Bin Gao, 464,976 gold, 473,492 elixir, and 3,892 dark elixir. Yeah, that was awesome. That was definitely awesome. And see that second attack? I had 2 golems in there. Now, I just got rid of them because what I had done, sometimes when I go offline, just to take off some of my dark elixir, I go into my dark barracks and I train 3 golems because it takes 675 dark elixir off the table. So if I get attacked, it's just gonna, you know, if somebody goes after my dark elixir storage, they're gonna get a bit less dark elixir than they otherwise would, all right? So I forgot that I had them in there, so I basically wasted, what, 1,350 dark elixir last night, all right? So let's just go back to the attack log. So I just wasted them on that second attack. So you can see, I mean, even some of these, you know, second, third attacks weren't that great, but the fourth, you know, in excess of 200,000 resources, gold and elixir. So not too bad, not too bad. And I do have some replays, and I kind of ended off. So the hour ended right about there. So with that Johansson attack, and also, during these attacks, I had like a client-server mismatch after I'd been searching for at least 5 minutes. So I probably would have had one more attack. That last attack was kind of a fail, but we're not going to include that in the hour because that was after the hour. And I only did that one. I only ran that one because I still had room for one more attack on my attack log, okay, before this first one would disappear. So we're just going to run through, probably, which one do I want to run through? You know what? I'll show you the 100% one, because that was pretty good. But like I said, that Bag Army at these levels, and I'm sitting at 2155, 2,155 trophies, so not too bad. You know, I'm in the Crystal League 3, right? And I don't know, I haven't had a session like this in a while, so I was pretty surprised. I was pretty surprised, especially with that first attack. So let's replay this one, and I did use my my lightning spells a bit haphazardly, but I wanted to ensure that I got the 100%. And you know, I was already close when I brought all my troops in, you know, spamming the barbarians and the archers, and I knew that some of these defenses were pretty low level. Some of the cannons, a lot of the cannons are low level, and the wizard towers are also low level. So I wanted to bring in all my troops, and I brought in my barbarian king and my archer queen right off the bat, and I used my lightning spells in on the dark elixir storages. I should also mention, guys, that this is the first recording that I'm making on my new iPhone 6 Plus. So I just got this iPhone 6 Plus yesterday. The screen is a hell of a lot bigger. It records in 1920 by 1080, okay, for you guys, because I've been recording off my iPhone 5, and the screen is just really, really tiny. This screen is massive in comparison. Obviously, it's not going to be as big as the iPad, but it's a good size. I'm really hoping, I've heard rumors of the iPad Pro coming out soon, and I'm really hoping, I'm going to speed this up a little bit, I'm really hoping that they come out with an iPad that that will basically allow us to run at 1920 by 1080. I don't like the screen size and the resolution on the existing iPads because it's not HD, basically, for, you know, YouTube, etc. So this is far better. The 6 Plus is pretty epic. The screen's nice. You know, hey, it could always be bigger, but don't we say that about a lot of things, right? Or maybe our ladies say that. about a lot of things. I don't know. Anyways, so the Archer Queen is going to go finish off the Spell Factory, and there we go, 100%. That was the only 100% that I did, that I ran on that that session I had last night. But I thought it was a pretty epic session. Like I said, I had about 50 minutes left on my boost, and I just stopped because I wanted to keep that last attack on the list for the attack log just so I can show you guys. And I was at 49%. I mean, I don't even care. I didn't even care about the 49%. I could have let my Barbarian King and my Archer Queen go on longer, but I wanted them available for the next attacks. All right? So I didn't, I mean, my Barbarian King had to rest anyway, but my Archer Queen was available immediately for the next attack. So that's why, you know, I probably could have got 50%, but I'm not too concerned about trophies. I mean, I gained a fair amount of trophies during this this whole session last night, but I don't really need to be trophy pushing at this point. I probably will do that at some point. And also, what I'm going to do on an upcoming video this week is Sans42 here. If we go take a look at his base, he's Town Hall level 9, and he's pushed to 3,226 trophies. So I've asked him to show us some of his replays, not any Town Hall snipes, but 50%, because he's been pushing trophies, and that's pretty good for a Town Hall 9. And I'm not sure how much higher he's going to go, but I'm going to talk to him because I think he mentioned in the chat that we were going to do sort of a trophy push after this clan war, and this clan war has just gotten underway in the last 25 minutes. Okay? So that's it, guys. I thought that was pretty epic. First video on my iPhone 6 Plus, and 4.3 million resources per hour during that attack, during those attacks that I made last night with the boosted barracks, etc. All right, so I thought I'd bring that to you guys. We'll have more for you this week. We'll show you some of Sans' attacks, maybe some defenses. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned, guys. I'm Spider, and I'm out.